finished without you. How can I ever repay?
You don't have to. Return the headquarters.
But headquarters is destroyed.
All the better. Now vanish.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Party Pete and you're watching Too Good Incorporated. Today we are taking a look at one of the rarest, hardest, hard to find G.I. Joe classified series figures in America right now. G.I. Joe classified series Baroness with Cobra C.O.I.L. Special Missions Cobra Island. This is the Target exclusive, along with Beachhead and the Cobra Trooper and Roadblock. Almost forgot Roadblock. That came out at the 1st of August, maybe the 14th of August. I mean, nobody really knows for sure at this point. These have been sporadically coming into the stores. I managed to get one, and I'm hella excited because I didn't think I was gonna get one. Anyway, we're going to get right into the review, and before we do that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So, packaging looks great. A lot of really nice color on there. A lot of little different things as far as details go. You can even see in the back right over here. There's a lot of detail inside the actual window in the package. Of course, we got Baroness, we got the coil, we got the guns. We got that weird snake thing that I think is a gun. She does come with an alternate helmet and a couple other different things. So over here, bottom right hand corner, we got her on the bike with that gold pistol. Very cool. We got her over here with that weird snake laser thingy. I don't know what that is. Of course, it says G.I. Joe Classified Series Baroness. Cobra Island logo right over here in the bottom left hand corner. Cobra logo up here at the top. G.I. Joe, she is number 13. Mind the messed up packaging. And then, over here on the side, we've got all the GIJoe.com, all the GIJoe.com deals that show you what they're master of. Looks like she's, I don't know what that lock, or that key and syringe is. I think that's small arms. That's big brain power, galaxy brain, whatever you want to call it, and then I guess master of disguise as well. So I'm wondering if Zartan's gonna have that too when he comes out. Excuse me. Here is the Cobra Island art, which is a little different from the other art that we have on the regular series, the Wave 1 series. And then over here on the bottom, you got all the legalese. There we go. And there's the UPC. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna open this up. I've already taken the tape off of there. And just gonna pull this out. Ta-da! Like so. There goes the box over here on the floor. And before we get into the actual shell package, man, take a look at this background right here. This is tight. This is pretty sweet. I don't know if you can see all of that, but it looks awesome. It's pretty cool. That's really dope. And yeah, she also comes with that little paper that says, hey, don't put anything in your mouth, in like 25 different languages. Yeah. Is there anything on the back of that? Yeah, nothing on the back of that. Alright, cool. Very neat. Again, cool packaging. Very cool. Here she is inside of the plastic shell. We're going to go to take her out. Already taking a look at the figure herself, she's got her all black catsuit leather tactical thing going on. Paint looks good. Application looks pretty tight all over the place. You see a lot of contrast in gray with the black. You see the little gray right over here on the sleeve, and then we've got some red going on right over there. We've got the red Cobra on that right wrist. We got it over here on the left wrist. Of course, we got it over here on the chest piece. One of the things I did notice in the package itself that I was looking at is that she does have some flash right there on her glasses. And I don't think her glasses come off. Let me see. Do they come off? Yeah, they sure don't. I also don't like that they're kind of foggy. Like, to me, that's way too foggy. Like, if you're going to make a figure of somebody, come on. You really need to work on that fog right there. The paint, skin tone looks really good. The hair looks really good. Kind of looks like they took their time actually going and kind of making it look realistic. Pouches and everything else look good. There is some difference as far as the sheen on the boots compared to everything else. The boots are really shiny. The knee pads are really shiny. She does have that armor that all the other classified Joes do have. So, you know, it even has like little shoulder gauntlets right up over here at the top. That one's a regular shoulder. That one's a Cobra. Very cool. She's got pouches for her guns. And the pouches do move up and down. I shouldn't say pouches. They're really more of like holsters, I should say. And then she's also got a holster right over here, I guess for her knife. This weird looking knife that I'm going to bring out a little bit. So as far as articulation goes, she looks down. She looks up. Not really that great as far as looking down, looking up. 360 right over there. No bicep swivel. I don't feel one, at least. She does have a elbow bend. It's not a double elbow, I don't think. And then, of course, the wrists right over here. Not much of a ab crunch. In fact, well, yeah, there's a little bit of one. See? Not really. And then she doesn't look like she has that drop down. Oh yeah, there's the drop down joint. Yeah, there you go. So she does a little do a large split. There's a bicep swivel, double knee, almost kicking her ass. Then down over here, no shin swivel or boot swivel like I used to call it, or what I am calling it, whatever. And then she does have a ankle joint right over here, and that kind of rocks also left to right. So not as articulated as Destro, not as articulated as Snake Eyes. In fact, I think Snake Eyes has the most articulation out of anybody in this line. And of course, not as articulated as Duke. And I do have Scarlet. She's still in the box. I guess she'll be the next review, or maybe even something a little special. But you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. So of course, she does also come with accessories. Accessories being, she does come with a helmeted head. So you're supposed to just be able to pop off her head and put that helmet on. Like so. Boom. It's got the little joint hole right there. And she comes with this weird snake laser thingy that wraps around her arm. I've asked around, and not a lot of people know what this thing is. In fact, I'm not even sure that it's a laser thingy. I'm just going off the box art. She does have 2 gold pistols. Bring those up right there. So yeah, she's got, again, holsters for both of these. She can also dual wield these when she's riding the bike, or not riding the bike, excuse me. She does have the world's lamest letter opener right over here. It's got a gold Cobra thingy at the top of there, but not Limp Bizkit gold Cobra. Don't want any of that. But yeah, pretty standard knife deal. She also comes with these laser guns right over here. Now these laser guns have a handle on them, so I'm guessing you can just pose her with this laser gun, like in her hand. I mean, it is going to look a little bit goofy because they both have these little pegs right here. I'll bring up the other one. So, you know, not going to look super ideal, but these are supposed to go on the coil itself. And then the coil also came with one of the handles off of it. So I guess they just needed that to be off so they could put it inside of the box or whatever. Speaking of the coil, let's take a look at that right now. Let's move this stuff out of the way. So here's the coil. Looks pretty dope, actually. I mean, I like the design. A lot of people are just like player hating because they don't like Akira. I like Akira. I think this looks pretty cool. It does even have a little brake thing right over here in the bottom, like a little stand deal. The wheels do move. It does turn right over here. As far as articulation goes, of course the wheels do spin like I mentioned. It's got really nice paint on there. I've seen some custom ones that have like a deep cherry red paint or like a blood red. Those look really good too. I might do that with this if I can figure out how to take it apart and then put it back together without screwing everything up. It does have the Cobra logo right over here at the gas tank. It just looks cool. There's a lot of little details. I mean, you have the little gauges right over here at the top in green. You have the gas cap. You have the molded seat. I mean, it's a nice looking vehicle, and it is one of the first vehicles, or is the first vehicle rather, for the G.I. Joe classified line. So yeah, not bad for a first start. And boom, there we go. I gotta tell you, I don't hate it. I think she fits really well inside of the bike right over here. It remains to be seen whether or not Destro is gonna look good in there. So I'm gonna give it a shot in a few minutes. In fact, before we get into that, let's go ahead and do scale. So let me go ahead and get her off this bike real quick. I also did fail to mention that the feet go back right over here, but there are these little peg holes right over here to actually stand her up in there. I guess if you wanted to put her in an action pose, you could do that, which is pretty neat. I like that. That's a very good tone. So as far as scale goes, she's a little shorter than Duke. In fact, if you kind of look at it from the right angle, she's maybe about a centimeter, or I guess in real life maybe an inch shorter than Duke. She is shorter than Destro as well, maybe about 1.5 centimeters. So of course she's going to scale really well with the other figures in the series. She might actually be taller than Snake Eyes and Scarlet, but that remains to be seen. I don't have them out of a box, and I don't have that deluxe Snake Eyes because I gave it back to my friend, which once again, special shout out to Greg, appreciate that. But yeah, so that's the scale right over there. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of these. Alright guys, and if you're wondering whether or not other figures are gonna fit on the coil, the answer is yes and no. I mean, Destro looks a little big on there, but he does actually look pretty cool riding that thing. Now if I could only get 2, that'd be even better. Wink wink. So here she is with the helmet. Looks pretty good. I mean, it was kind of difficult to remove that first head right over there and then place this one on there, but once you got it on there, it actually looks pretty clean. I heard people say that, oh, it looks too big or whatever, but it's like, come on, dude, you've got to put this much hair inside of that helmet right there. Of course it's going to look big. Come on, physics. Alright people, so overall value, pretty great. Overall the figure's pretty good. I should say that it's a little more, you know, simple compared to the other G.I. Joes in the line. I do like the bike. I know a lot of people do not like the C.O.I.L bike that comes with the Baroness, but in my opinion, it's not a deal breaker. I think it's a pretty good figure at $40. I wouldn't pay any more than $70 for it if you really have to go the third party route. Or aftermarket route, whatever you got to do. Stay tuned for the posing at the end. I think this is another winner, and I am super happy to have the Baroness added into the G.I. Joe shelf over here in the office. There is the C.O.I.L with the guns placed on there, and they do look a little goofy looking, but whatever. At least I got the freaking thing. So thanks again for watching. If you would like to subscribe, please do. Really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. You have no idea how much it helps the channel out. Stay tuned for the next video. And as always, stay safe and stay healthy. Adios.